My name is Nasime Saps.
Pindar, you know, the reptilian before, you know, from the one that was the leader of the Illuminati above Queen Elizabeth, the one that she got rid of and that has been trapped in the fourth dimension, is back. He's living in my friend's aura. He had my Master Mason's black aura transferred to one of my friends, believe it or not, who lives in a different state here in the United States. And a lot of crazy stuff is happening, but my friend knows about it, and Pindar has been able to, like, 4 times get up just enough energy just to write me and let me know that he's out of that dimension, which was where he was because he was, like, trapped in a spell made by Elizabeth. But somehow when me and my Master Mason, Miyoho, did the chant, trying to bring Pindar to inhabit him, you know, recently, we didn't think it worked because, you know, Pindar didn't come through my Master Mason, but what it did was got him out of that where he was trapped. So now he literally, the 6 ancient ones, there were 7, one of them died because he was trying to save my Master Mason, but they're connected to Pindar and somehow, and so is Draken, and that's where Pindar and Elizabeth have gotten their powers somehow through time, was by enslaving and controlling these 7 ancient ones and Draken. Draken's dead and one of the ancient ones are dead, but the 6 that are left, he says, we're able to somehow use the energy and the power created by me and my Master Mason by doing the chant, which got Pindar out. So now one of my friends that lives in a different state here in the United States, he's actually living in my friend's aura, and my friend now has the black aura. My Master Mason has a blue aura, and my Master Mason's eyes, you know, ever since I saw them were like dark green, and now they're not. Now they're light blue. And Pindar wrote me and told me I would notice that difference too. And but Pindar thinks he's trying to get in and just totally take my friend's body over and push him out and control it. And I already told my friend what's going on. We're not going to let him do that. If Pindar wants to manifest here in this world, he's going to have to do it in his own skin, which means we will all, in our energies together, help him to, you know, learn and understand love and to thicken up. Because, like I said, they're in this dimension, unless they're in a human host, they're invisible. And they can't do nothing but really not much, but they can astral project, the psychic, or telepathic. But the only way that they manifest here in the reptilian form is when they're feasting and when they're doing those rituals, which creates a temporary 3rd and a half dimension. Like, so they can manifest in their reptilian form, and so that they can feast. And then, so the people that have seen people start to shape shift and turn reptilian temporarily, or, you know, here and there, is because they've just feasted. But, I mean, that's like immediately after feasting. Immediately they might, you know, phase in and out a little bit, but other than that, so the trick now is for them to, you know, instead of being invisible and see-through, because like when Pindar would come see me astrally, I could blow smoke and see the outline of them, you know, and they're there, but it's just like, you know, see-through. Anyhow, so me and my friend agreed that, you know, we will chant together, and my roommate Valerie, she's also met Pindar one time on his birthday for the inhabitation through my Master Mason, and so her energies are real, you know, special in this too. She soon here, well, she was going to be doing an interview for you guys, but I'm taking my camera to the pawn shop right now, so I don't know when I'll get it back. But Pindar's back, okay, and so like me and my friend decided that, you know, when we'll do the chant, then he will film himself and allow himself to become inhabited by, well, Pindar already is living in the aura, literally living, like hibernating, or not hibernating, but incubating, or whatever. He's in the aura, this black aura, which he had transferred from my Master Mason to my friend. And so he's written me 4 times, and he said that that's all the energy he had. It's just enough to get out, to be able to do that. He's trying to get the energy up. He said it would be a week before he would be able to come out and talk to me again, because he's got to get the energy back. And that's been about 3 days ago. But so me and my friend decided that, you know, we will, you know, let him, and my friend will film himself for the inhabitation, and we'll chant over the phone. And we're going to have to for now because he's not here in Nevada. and then Pindar would come through him and then talk to me or talk to us for a limited amount of time. And then, but see, Pindar, he's not, right now he's being kind of stubborn because he wants to push my friend out, just take over the whole body and run around like he always has. It ain't going to work that way, not this time. They're not going to be, Sangarian's no longer going to be able to live here at the expense of the human race. They're not going to be able to, they can get the energy from the humans from us in order to thrive here, but not by sucking it and taking it and hurting us. There's another way to get it, which is by us in our hearts loving and merging with them, and the ones that choose to protect life instead of destroy it become Sangralians. Some humans will make it, some reptilians, and then we will live in peace and coexist here together, and the rest will just not. And I wanted to say something really quick about Troy Regas too. One of the first things I'm going to ask Pindar is, because Troy Regas, the owner of the Hells Angels Corporation, how he's been married 20 times under Mary S. Smith since he's been age 10. Well, I got a letter a few months back from somebody who is his mind control operator and was telling me about, well, I figured out that that's who it was. But at first I wasn't sure, but when I get time, I'll forward the letters out for you guys so you can see everything. But anyhow, to put a long story short, MK Ultra, the experiments that were going on, the Regas family, Troy Regas, from the time of birth being a mind control experiment. And so the Mary S. Smith and the Troy Regas have no comprehension of each other. When I put that out there about Troy, his marriages, look how blown away he must be, because he don't remember any of it. He doesn't know that. The alter personality has a different name, a different personality, and does different things than he does. And so that's why, one reason his eyes, if you know Troy and you look in his eyes, there's two different eyes like that. That's because there's two different faces there. So he needs our help, and that's why I'm here to help him and the Hells Angels, not to take him down. I'm here to understand and help. And I'm telling you, Pindar and the reptilians have a lot of powers, and they have the knowledge, and they will be able to help us humans get, to have our Earth party. We can't really do it without them because they've got all the goods, but it's like this, we've got the goods for them too, because they can't exist without us anymore. So this is all going to be a whole new way and a whole new thing that's going to be happening right now. I wish I don't have to get rid of my video camera, but I do. Gosh, I have so much more I want to tell you guys and stuff too. Oh, but when you do the chant, the Myoho, okay, when you do that, and then we will all do it together, we will empower each other and help each other to become empowered and to be protected, and to encourage each other's grail gifts to manifest and to be activated in each other. So, because I do it all the time by myself or out loud in front of people, in my mind and out loud. Myoho Renge Ko. That's in all communication and protection and curiosity and respect for the reptilian chant, in order, that's the communication chant. And Myoho Renge Ko, that's also, confirming the reptilian, the draconian connection between the human and Myoho Draken. And Draken, he was the father over the reptilians before he was killed in November. And him and the seven ancient ones is where Pindar and Elizabeth have been getting their powers from somehow, but Draken's dead. So even though Draken was Pindar's slave, he still had the powers that Pindar depended on. So Draken, that's, to reach through and connect with him too, to bring that energy here to help us and stuff. So wish me luck. All I can say is that it's on. I don't think I'm just sitting out here in front of the TV. I'm not. It's on. Pindar is back. He's living in my friend's aura. I'm able to communicate with him now. It's open. Communication. He's here. And my friend is still in his body too, allowing Pindar to live in the aura, which has been transferred from my Master Mason, which is the black aura, which Pindar is living in. And my friend is so awesome, and he's so confident about this, and he's so... It blew me away when I found out who it was, but I think I'm probably out of time because I can't see my time thing. I love you guys.
Was the leader of the reptilians, the Illuminati, all this time, until Queen Elizabeth blew up the body he inhabited with a bomb in November. Then he died in January 2009. The body he inhabited died, but he didn't, because the reptilian And another thing, reptilians can't jump from one body to the next. The only reptilians that can jump bodies were Draken and Pindar. Everybody else has to be put in through alchemy, hermetic alchemy, and surgery, whatever. So the only ones that could ever jump were Pindar and Draken. But Pindar told me that, and all the other Sangarians were put in and have to be taken out. So if they die, because see now Pindar's not here, and a lot of them are getting stuck in the fourth abyss when they die, because the reptilians make up 3% of the world, and when they die inside their human body and not get taken out first, and they get trapped in this dimension, in this abyss. But some of them are good and some of them are bad, but the ones that are good, they all deserve a chance at life. You know, it's like this, when we're babies and we shit our diaper, our parents don't hate us because we shit all over ourselves. They know we're going to grow up and grow out of it, learn to not shit all over ourselves. And that's basically how I feel towards the humans and the reptilians. And is that, you know, they're like babies. Well, we're all like babies. We're just going to, this ain't how it's going to be forever. We're evolving. And we will change our looks, and we will heal, and we will transform aging, and we will have our divine powers, but the only ones that will get the powers of the Grail are the ones that will be using it to protect and take care of this world as Earth Mothers and Earth Fathers. Okay, I'm out of time.